record this video, right? So a couple of things, and again, the idea is for people who are missing the session, right, due to some issues which we have had at our end on the glitch with the YouTube audio. I don't want people to lose out on the learning there. Again, few things, right? What I'm trying to do right now is there is a setup that I have personally traded, right, on the expiries. Monthly expiries, it gives fantastic return. This is a weekly expiry. The accuracy is slightly less. Since morning, we have given couple of calls. Those calls have worked fantastically well, guys. So my request to you, in case you have made money, don't risk more than 10 to 15% of your profit, right? If you are not in profit today, I would request you guys to sit and observe and learn the setup. The videos and case studies are there on our playlist. Do not venture with your capital right now, right? Um, Again, all the posts and the channel we have created from an educational purpose, the videos we are creating from an educational purpose, these are strictly our views, right? So use your discretion because it's your hard-earned money, which you may lose, right? This session we'll have to do it in two parts. The first part is happening right now. The second part will continue after 2:50, right? I will again share the link in the Telegram channel. Please join from there. For current thing, I am recording the session, guys, where the idea is to post it on YouTube later for people who are missing out, right? Again, before I start the session, I again apologize for the inconvenience, right? Because it's an expiry date, and the idea was to not waste your time. Unfortunately, the tech issue happened, right? And I am really sorry for that, right? So let's start with the analysis, right? We'll zoom in, right? Give time to data right now, right? Um, Look at this chart. What are you seeing in this chart, guys? I have spoken about this thing multiple times, right? Of late, this particular pattern has repeated many times in this market, right? If you see this particular thing, right? Same thing happened here on this day. Market opened, took a swing support, went up. Market opened, never came down and tested the lows of the day, continued up, right? Here again, market created a hammer, did not test the low and continued going up. Do you see the same thing happening here, right? Guys, is anyone able to see this? There is this hammer candle in Bank Nifty, and I'll come to Finnifty for the time being, right? Given this is a more liquid index, try and see is the same pattern repeating. So you have a Bank Nifty hammer which has been created, right? Why is this hammer important? Because it's created at a support level. What is the support level? Support level is the closing price of yesterday, right? This place, right? Now, market till now has not been able to take out a swing low which was created in the morning, right? Having said that, it has not even been able to take out the swing high. Why am I saying it's not able to take out the swing high? There is a wick here, there is a wick here, there is a wick here, right? So whenever the wicks keep happening, the lows keep pushing. They are pushing from one spot to another, right? Sorry, from here, now it is pushing itself here, right? So this is the high ultimately, this is a swing high for the day, right? The only reason is this shooting star or rather hammer candle which got created. This candle was taken out. Post that there are only wicks at the top which are getting created, right? So highs are not getting taken out, lows are not getting taken out. Now, if you remember yesterday in my video, right, what did I say? Market will open and go towards 43, 400. I think my targets are 450, 500 and 550. And I said it will pause there, right? The reason for the pause is 43, 500 is an important institutional strike. And typically, right, at institutional strike, market tends to wait for itself to eliminate put writers and call writers, right? One side cedes its position and then the other side starts writing more. Then the side which has ceded the advantage, it starts with a long or a long liquidation first, right? And then comes the short covering. Short covering rallies are ferocious there, right? Now, let's go to Fin Nifty chart, right? Reason why, so is Bank Nifty understood, guys? If no, then please raise your hands. I am not looking at shorting till this range gets taken out. And even if this range gets taken out, my idea of an entry here will be very, very small. My idea of an entry here will be very simply put, it will come down, hit here, consolidate, go down, consolidate and come and place here, right? This, beyond this, I would feel it is risky to hold the shorts, right? Beyond this level, it will be risky to hold the shorts, guys. Ask any question that you have at this stage. You can unmute and ask me a question. That is not an issue.
So this will be consolidating for some more time in this range within that first candle.
Yes. This is what I'm expecting. It should consolidate for some more time within this range.
And Nalai, you said about that long wick on the opening. Can you tell me that again? Because I missed that. I not able to catch that fully.
Yeah. So first 15-minute candle, right? If you see this, right, this candle has formed at a crucial support. Why? Because the closing, see, I always say, right, market is opened by amateurs, closed by professionals, right? The professionals which closed this candle right here, the opening of the market on the next trading day, right, took a support exactly at this level, right? Now it's created a bullish candle. Why it's a bullish candle? Because you had market opened gap up, small gap up, right? Sellers tried to bring the market down. Within the same candle, the buyers came in and took it towards a higher level, right? Higher level, again, important level of 43,450, right? Now, this particular hammer in itself becomes a market structure, right? Now, within this structure, if you see, the highs are getting shifted, right? So, Nebu, is this understood? This portion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, this is a structure, right? Now, till the structure high or low gets violated, there is no good trade, right? To take per the candlestick bodies, right? Now, what does that mean? You have to go back to the prevailing trend. What is the prevailing trend? Prevailing trend is buy the dip, market is bullish, right? So, as a trader, your mind should be to buy at every support, right? Now, if you see, what did market do? It fell down, went up, it took a resistance, it came down, right? So I never gave a put trade today. In fact, I have been buying. If you read my messages on Telegram, right, I have been buying the dips, right? This was the dip that I wanted to buy. Now this has been mitigated. It has gone up. It has neither taken out high nor this candle has taken out low. I am still waiting for this particular range, right, to be taken out either sides. I will not short till I see this movement, right? This particular movement, till I see, I am not interested in shorting. Till I see this movement, I am not interested in shorting, right? Here, anywhere, right, market will take supports and post the support, right? The movement will be fast. So selling cannot be so slow, right? If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75 minutes of selling, this will not help you get any premium movement, right? Vice versa, if you see the call buying, right, where whoever is doing, these movements are happening very fast, right? Big candles, right? Body, solid body. Here, you don't see any solid body. You see wicks on both sides, right? So now, my mind is to take a trade at every support, right? Now, so this support was tested once. I am looking at some trade here at the end of expiry, right? Or I am looking at a breakout and retest somewhere here. So in between, there is no trade. It's an inside swing, breakout, retest. If I have a small place to take a entry, I would like to take this kind of trade, right? Here I will get a good movement, right? So these are the two trades that I have planned. Third trade, which is out of syllabus for me, is this one, which is red, right? That could be a trade which I would take with a small quantity, right? On Bank Nifty, is this understood, guys? Is everything clear with respect to why the first candle? And this pattern is repeating. This is a repeatable pattern. Every day this is happening. Market creates a bullish candle in the first half and then keeps taking support and goes up, right? Now coming to Finnifty. Sorry, someone had a question.
So for Bank Nifty to move up, the 43,500 call writers have to back up, right? They have
Yes,
to
yeah,
cover.
they have to back off. Yeah. Now coming to Finnifty, right? Finnifty, if you go and look at the Bank Nifty video there, I had analyzed the chart. I had said it's coming at a crucial resistance, right? Now, if you look at the Finnifty chart, right? And again, always start with a daily bias, right? These are all the resistance points, right? But Finnifty, right? Above 19,257. This is a supply candle. This is a supply candle. This gave supply once, right? Here. This, if you look at it, do you see this? Sorry, here, yeah. You see the supply candle, right? On a daily basis, this has given market a scare once. This was a big bearish candle which was formed. I said in the analysis video, this is caused during the HDFC result, right? Now, market rather than falling down has kind of taken a support again at what appears to be a W formation and then again gone up, right? So what do I need? Before 245, right? I need a closing above this supply. Why? This supply is already absorbed. Basis this movement, right? It has not fallen much. It seems that this supply is absorbed. So then my target should be very simple. 19 to above 19,260. I should target 19,325, right? It's a 65-point move, which means potentially at the end of the day, right? The reason I am saying it's only a 65-point move. If you get 19,250 CE, right? 19,250 CE, if you get it at 3 rupees, 2 rupees, you can bet it as a good zero. 19,300, again, better strike than 19,250 because 19,250 will have less of a liquidity. But the problem is, given it is already trading in premium, the movement, even if it happens till 19,325, you may not get the required multiples because at this stage, and I will show it to you quickly, we will see 19,250 Finnifty CE, right? So if you see this itself, right, is trading at 20 rupees, right? Now, this is not a good price for me to get in. The reason this is not a good price for me to get in is at 19,325, and that is my peak target, right? This 19 rupees can become 75, right? But for that, I have to pay a premium of 20 rupees right now. So my risk, if the market doesn't move, is 20. My reward at peak is 45 to 50, right? 1:2 risk reward. I may want to wait considering it's a zero hero trade, right? Now I will show you Finnifty 19,300 CE, right? Guys, this is an important concept. Don't get confused. If there is any confusion, ask me, right? Now this particular fellow, if you remember, right, the charts. So I show you the levels of on the spot chart first. Then I look at where this particular guy is trying to take a support, right? First point and second point touched, right? 2 points are touched. 2 points touched means you can draw a trend line. You don't enter a trade, right? Now, in my opinion, if this particular strike keeps consolidating, and you will have to give time till 3 o'clock, right? And then it can break to give you these levels, right? So here, if you buy for 2 rupees, you will get 6 rupees, 8 rupees, and 10 rupees as your target. Your risk is 2 rupees. Your reward is 4, 6, and 8 rupees. Given you have an upside view on reward, it's a good hero zero trade to take with small risk, right? Looks like a good hero zero trade. I will get into the Finnifty chart now to see where is the resistance and where is the support, right? Is this understood? Is this, you guys have any questions, concern, right? Now, 15-minute chart, two things. One is a resistance here, clearly resistance here, right? Clearly resistance here. So in the end, if the option buildup is happening throughout the day, 19,300 call writers are at advantage and 19,300 put writers suddenly come up, then they will cover. That also is a possibility, right? Two possibilities we can think of, right? The chart is saying there is a range here. So then I can trade from 19,300 to 19,220 also. That could also be a hero, right? chart is saying completely different thing, right? Now we will come to data. Guys, these first, second, and third thing understood?
Yeah, Nilay, just one question on the Bank Nifty. Jigar here.
Huh.
Hi. If we look at a daily chart of Bank Nifty or weekly chart of Bank Nifty, it seems that it's lying exactly at a supply zone right now, and there can be a big fall from here.
No. So again, don't assume that at supply zone there will be a fall, right? Market can consolidate and also take out the supplies, right? So in a
Right.
uptrending market, you never look for resistances. In a downtrending market, you never look for supports, right? You should never look for it. Rather at every support, you should look at buying for breaking the resistance. In a downtrend market, at every resistance, you should look at short, right? Don't do vice versa, right? Now
Okay.
coming back to Finnifty expiry, right? Okay. So the first three things are understood, right? And in your mind, create a checklist, right? This is how you should filter and look at the expiry dates, right? And keep everything very simple. Guys, 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? When all the ducks are falling in line, you enter again. Now I'm looking at 19300 CE, right? I had 28 lakh call writers yesterday, right? I had 1 lakh put writers here, right? So call writer was always, since yesterday closing, yesterday as in Friday, call writer was at a position of an advantage, right? Has this guy done any short covering throughout the day? No, he is building positions, right? 51 lakh, 34 lakh, कोई शॉर्ट कवरिंग यहाँ पे नहीं है, ठीक है? कॉल साइड में कोई भी शॉर्ट कवरिंग नहीं है. This guy has again written, right? 11 lakh is the highest position written. 7 lakh, 3 lakh, minus 1 lakh, minus 1 lakh 70, minus 1 lakh 60, right? This guy is not confused, but there is some amount of hesitancy to write more, right? So what will I have to do? So for me, right, who is the new guy? This is the host and this is the guest. Who is the host? This is the host, right? Who is there to protect the house? This guy is the guest, right? Now what I want this fellow to aggressively write something more than 25, 30 lakhs. I want this person to write. This guy should not cover more than 30, 34 lakh positions. Why am I saying 34? 51 lakh is the highest written position. 34 is the second highest, right? At the current state, I am not looking at aggressive writing happening, aggressive short covering happening here. At 34 lakh call writers, right? If anything less than 34 lakh call writers, the new put writers who will add here between 230 and 3, those are the guys who can cover their position, right? That is the story that I can see in 19,300. Now I'll come to 19,250. 19,250 is giving an interesting story. So here, right, it's not going to be a liquid strike. So again, today, Hero Zero Mena don't have very high hopes, right? Because 19,300 pe call writers are heavily seated. Your space is between 19,260 to 19,300. We were hoping 19,325 tak jayega. Okay. But 19,250 mein, if you see, both are evenly matched. 1,26,000 versus 1 crore 26 lakh versus 1 crore 59 lakh. Here again, if you see, right, 22 overnight. Here they had 2 overnight, but this fellow has added good positions, right? This guy has also added good position. Now, if this particular strike, right, throughout the day, call writer was at an ascendancy, put writer was not. The first confusion is coming here, right? 10. But you have highest call writing at 32 lakh 61,000 till these guys do not cover more than 20, 24 lakh. I don't consider it as a confusion, right? If you by any chance you get a heavy put writing on 19,250 now, right? When I say heavy, should be more than 23 lakh. This person will try to cover his position, right? Which means your Hero Zero can come on the put side and this chart, right, below 19,240 or 200, yes, around 2:45, 3 o'clock. If you get it below 19,240, your hero zero could be 19,240. Guys, the chart is saying one thing, right? The chart is saying one thing, the data is saying something else. If you ask me, right, I am looking at both these strikes getting decayed today because chart and data are showing completely different story, right? We will observe how this is going through, right? We will have to continue to observe how this is going through, right? Either case, this short covering should not be more than 25 lakh. This call writing has to be more than 20 lakh for me to consider a short covering move on the put side to enter, because this will be the new guest. This is already a host, right? कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है लेकिन अभी भी इतना ज्यादा कंफ्यूजन नहीं है, right? 19,300, when I looked at the strike, it was not inspiring any confidence to me, because here if you see call writing and put writing, both put writing is nominal, call writing is heavy. 51 lakh covering अगर आएगा नहीं तो then you won't have a trade. Okay. Any questions, guys, on the concept? Right now, the data very clearly is suggesting that you may get, right? I'm again repeating, you may get a hero zero on the put side. Puts are heavily written here. 19,257 is a resistance there on the chart. If the opening range is not closed out by 3 o'clock, right? When I say closing, there has to be a solid body closing. It could mean that there is a sweep candle which is getting formed at the higher end. Your opening range can get raided. These new put writers who are coming in, they may have to cover their shorts, right? Setup is understood. How I am looking at the setup, is it understood? Guys, ask me
Yes.
question, because the idea is to share,
Yes,
share
Nilay,
as
understood.
okay, right? Be patient, right? Now,
Yes.
don't need to rush through. Be patient, because we will get our trade, right? Any which ways. So if you see, right, till now, so what is a raid? A raid or a sweep is when you have a movement above, right? When you have a movement above this point, it has to actually invite the retail traders to join them. You see, I am going towards upside. Please join me and try to make quick buck. The moment the call premiums are very high and put premiums are very low, when it is doing a breakout, suddenly they will go up and then they will crash their party by coming down, right? That raid has to happen. I have not seen the raid happening. We have 20 minutes. We know what are the levels where we are looking at it, right? So from a hero zero trade, if anyone wants to attempt, can attempt 19,250 PE. That would be my plan. Now, whatever I showed on 19,300 CE, let me go to 19,250 PE and do the same thing. I will search for some supports here similarly, right? Again, see this volume selling. This volume selling, do you see it in 5 minutes, right? This is where, right, these are the guys who can actually come and cover their position, right? Now let's connect the points, right? It's a, let it take support, right? 2 points we connected, 1 and 2. Third point, market is automatically taking a support. When I say market, 19,250 is automatically taking a support. Now, let me just wait here and see what it is doing, right? Now, if you observe 19,300 CE, I had placed a condition, 1 and 2 points done. Third point has not happened. Third, connect has not happened. Importantly, open interest data that I wanted to see being formed on the call side has not happened till now. It has not happened till now, right? So I am patiently waiting to see if a hero zero trade emerges for me or not, right? Guys, ask any question. I know it's counterintuitive. We were looking at buying or going on the CE side throughout the day, but hero zero, right, is data and the chart are divergent. You will not make very big money on hero zero today, and I am just putting my view in advance. Personally, I am not seeing a big hero zero move.
Hello, Neil. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Neil, once the sweep candle happens, only the covering will happen, or how? Neil, that is what I find out. You told
No.
right, it will go up and the sweep will happen in the top, then only the put side short covering will happen. How it is?
Yeah. So the reason why I said it is the moment the breakout happens, right? The moment breakout happens, typically what happens is the option sellers, right? So this is what I've explained in that video, right, Harsha? Where I say it typically gives a breakout or takes a strong support and forms a big Marubozu candle in 5 minutes, small time frame, right? It gives a fake out in 15 minutes, right? So generally what happens when, okay, the movement has started. So if you see, right, do you see this big volume selling came, right? Now understand one thing, without volume, if these guys are able to take it above this level of 15, 16, right? Then you can safely assume at a retest down, right, on this option price, it will actually give it. Now, from a psychology standpoint, right, let me explain this from a psychology standpoint. The moment, so there are many range breakout traders, right? Opening range breakout, day high breakout. Today, both in Finnifty are at the same levels, right? Moment this range gets taken out, you have Darvas box, you have in many moving average traders, you have many RSI MACD traders, right? What they feel is market is giving you a move upside, right? Many option sellers on the day of expiry try to sell this 10-12 rupee option in the last 1 hour to eat the premiums, right? And they sell the retail, those retail traders, right? They sell it in big quantity. My idea is to trap those guys, right? So when will they get trapped? They have to enter when a breakout happens. So idea is the breakout will happen and from there immediately it will get swept, right? That's an assumption. If that doesn't happen, my option is any which is priced at 6-8 rupees, right? I will take 2-3 rupees stop loss and I will move out. Worst come worst, they will take 3 rupees from me. But if I get it right, I can take 18-20 rupees from them.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Guys, in 10 minutes, this meeting will end. I will again post the same. I will post a new link on the Telegram channel. Guys, do join. It looks like an interesting data throughout the day. I was looking at buying the dip. The way data is positioned now, right? And the way candlestick is shaping up, if the open interest data in the next 15 minutes doesn't change much, right? You will see a raid at the top and then a crash down. Your hero zero trade, right? Somehow most probably looks like 19,250 PE. 19,300 PE will be in the money, deep in the money. So it will not give a good result in my opinion because it's already at a decent price. It will not give you a very good move any side. Yeah. Is the setup understood by everyone or there are questions on the setup? The reason I wanted to do it on YouTube is I can extend the session and I don't need to worry about these things and you guys can really ask questions. Everything is there on comment. So any person who looks at it in the future, right, can understand it, looking at how the live analysis is happening. Unfortunately, that ID did not work. I don't know why, but it's okay. It happens.
So Naviji, so basically wait for the third touch and then the consolidation and then you take the correct.
Lakshmi, I lost you.
You basically wait for the third touch on the consolidation on the bottom. Right, you can first that is taking support and then you take the.
Yeah. So generally, the first 2 points, right, Lakshmi, are always for connection, right? You just take 2 points and connect. Third and fourth point, right, it should automatically come to, right? Now, at a third point, if a sweep has happened below, then it is better for me because at a sweep, right, you get tracks, right? So if the sweep has happened below and the candlestick actually comes above the trend line or the point that I have drawn, then I try to increase the quantity there because it gives me more confirmation that here people are now trapped. Yeah, because there should be no confusion. So the time frame, right, that I use, and again the price action video, you can go back and check it, right? The rule is of 16, 15 minutes for drawing the structure price action के लिए, 1 minute for taking entries and exits, right? 4 hours per day for looking at where the market is positioning itself, right? Most of the times these things will coincide. Yeah. Guys, this is gonna this put now you understand there is no sweep which has happened on the call side, right? You guys understand how the market traps, right? We'll see the option data now, what the option data has done, right? Wait, let me just refresh this. Okay. So as I mentioned, start with the institutional strike. Anything big has happened here? No. Anything big has happened here? No. इस स्ट्राइक में मुझे कुछ भी नहीं मिलेगा. अगर आप देखेंगे मैं कंफ्यूजन भी आई एम नॉट एबल टू मैप, राइट? Nothing big has happened here. Now I'm looking at 19,250. Anything big happened on the call side? 25 and 32, big covering, small. यहाँ पे 20, 23, 14, 15, right? Ideally, if यहाँ पे put writers ना 17, 18 या 20 के आसपास बने होते, the short covering on this put also would have been phenomenal. These are the new guys who are coming in to get themselves trapped, right? Ideally, here if I would have got more than 20 lakh players who would have entered this put, I would have bindas taken this. I would have loved to take this Hero Zero, right? For today, I am again saying the Hero Zero is not gonna give big movement, right? Now, this is gone. You guys got the concept clear in terms of how to analyze this side where the Hero Zero will come?
One doubt here, like without the sweep also, they are with the long building, they are taking the right without any short covering. Like
Yeah, but in this case, right? Actually, if you see, कोई स्वीप नहीं, कुछ नहीं, ये सिर्फ ऊपर जा ही रहा है. बट टुडे राइट, द लास्ट 30 minutes trade, right? 19,250 P, keep handy, right? If it comes near 20 or 60, 16 rupees, right? You may get a good Hero Zero trade. The problem is this will actually stick between 19,244 and 19,198 or 194. Don't try to trade Bank Nifty basis this view, right? Finnifty, given there is an expiry, we see a Hero Zero move. Hence, I am recommending a put. 20-40 point movement there will double, triple your option. All right. Bank Nifty currently
no,
is
it
not
is
in a move.
80 rupees. 80 rupees. That option.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys who have joined new, understood the concept. Is the concept clear? Is there a question on the concept? Guys, ask question because the idea of doing a live session is to ensure that you guys can learn from it.
So, sir, like at this point, we were not interested only because we did not see significant positions there, right? As you said, it was not,
Yeah.
it was below 20 lakhs, so you were not interested
Yeah.
at that time. But somehow it's kind of a 0-0 that happened.
No, it's not a 0-0. So it's actually gone. It's moved up, right? It's moved up without giving. So the only confirmation. Okay. So on the chart, right, it gave us a confirmation of the resistance 1. On the option chart, it gave us a support, right? These two confirmations. OI data did not give any indication of building positions and then going down. And the fourth one, right, which is abnormal data buildup, right, did not happen anywhere. So for me, out of 4, right, only 2 parameters met. I would have ideally not entered this trade, right? But now, interestingly, what can happen if this guy, right, again comes up, right? This low has not been taken out. If this guy again comes up near 19,234, in 1 minute, if I get a small candle, right, I will take small quantity on the put side. ये वाला इस लेवल पे अगर आता है 27 पे, I may enter a 27 यहाँ पे 16 पे, I will enter a small 0-0 trade. Wow. $19,250 के CE में. Okay. Wait. Now observe this. Right. You see an abnormal position created here. Do you see this? Throughout the day की सबसे highest position है यहाँ पे. Right. Guys. Right.
Yes, sir.
Watch for 19,250 CE. 19,250 CE का support ले चुका है, sweep कर चुका है. Watch this trade for 0-0. Right. Watch this person for 0-0. Around between 4 and 3. Right. ये close करने दो इस candle को. ठीक है, ये 5 minutes में अगर close करता है इसके ऊपर, trend line के ऊपर, I would like to go for it as a 0-0, keeping 3 rupees as stop loss. Again, don't lose more than 10% of your profit as a trade, right? I may like to enter this trade.
5 seconds remaining on this meeting.
Yeah, I will rejoin. I'll reset.